Just your noise gate.
Did you?
Yeah. I just remembered now, but
But it definitely wasn't done.
wasn't done. But I remembered that I needed to do it just now.
At the last minute. As per usual is what we do.
You know, I had a long fucking day yesterday. I don't know.
Yeah, you had to come in, build a cabinet.
No, I had to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning, drive my mom to Sacramento, wait around for fucking 7 hours to get her out of the hospital, then drive all the way back, then put a cabinet together.
Look, you're such a nice son.
I tried to convince at least 3 or 4 nurses to keep her, but they didn't want to.
I wonder why.
I was like, "You sure you don't want to just wheel her back in the hospital and keep her?" And they're like, "Nah." He's like, "I've already spent a couple hours with her." I'm like, "Oh, it's like that. Okay."
It's your turn.
Why?
The first time was an accident, but then he looked over at me like I did it on purpose, so then I did it on purpose.
Welcome to the Big Ass live stream. They're Kevin and Casey. I'm Lane. I don't know what the fuck we're talking about tonight. Something.
Stuff.
We
Little
have
bit of
we
everything.
should have a guest at some point.
Do we?
Kevin can figure that out.
Is he signed in yet? Is he logged in?
No.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Did you guys see Artemis 2 take off today?
I did. I took a break from the driving range to watch it.
I had to rewatch it because I was asleep when it took off.
You lazy.
I went to
fucker.
bed at 8 this morning after getting my kids up and moving around and getting other things together.
That's annoying.
Yep.
I mean,
But my Thursdays are free now, which is nice. So I have nothing going on Thursdays. I could get a lot more stuff done.
Okay.
oh yeah.
Yeah, hopefully I could fix my sleep schedule too.
Topics tonight.
Good luck.
Billionaires getting away with everything.
Of course.
Trump, Iran, political party marketing. What else? New whiskey game. Not really. Same game, slightly modified. So we will pick a whiskey for the whole month. Worked out because this is the first show in April. Completely happenstance.
Yeah.
This month, it's going to be a Camp Nelson D pick of Kentucky Spirit. So that will be the reference whiskey. We'll track how many whiskeys beat it, how many whiskeys it beats. We'll list off some of the notables. And then, you can decide if it's something you want to go get or not.
I like the game.
Yeah?
Sounds like a good one.
See, it's kind of an easy way. It manages the whiskey we're pulling in. It gives some reference. I don't know. Maybe it's shit, but we're going to do it anyway.
Kevin likes any game where he can drink whiskey.
Nobody's talking to you. Be quiet.
Casey, what cigar that you guys are reviewing tonight am I smoking right now?
The CAO Fasa Sombre.
Sombre?
Somber.
Are you sure about that?
Sombre? Somber?
Sombre not.
There it is.
Some. Yeah.
Sombra.
Yeah, that's what I said.
That is not at any point what you
I
said.
did. I said somber.
You said sombre.
Sombre. Somber. Somber. Somba.
You either put an E on the end or you took out the R.
Whatever. I said it. It was close enough. It means sun or something. I don't fucking know.
Oh, that soul meant son.
I don't know what the fuck. It's some daytime or some shit. I don't know. What's daytime?
I should know this, actually.
Ah, see? Yeah. Excellent.
It was very M. Bison of you.
Yes, well, it's not Tuesday, but
For M. Bison,
Mhm.
this was a Tuesday.
So, which of you two are more fluent in Spanish?
Between him and I?
Hmm.
Oh, me.
clearly Lane.
Okay.
He didn't even take Spanish.
Yeah.
No,
but
he learned it
I learned it
from-
in the streets.
He took...
If you call the streets the
Low down
back of the house.
Yeah, back of the house hospitality. That's the streets. Okay, it's whatever. That's where I learned it. I learned people. Okay, people skills.
He says he's hopping on now.
El español.
I learned it in the streets,
That's
he
where I learned it.
says.
Yeah,
All right, so what do I need to know about this cigar?
it's a cigar.
Other than it's the color of cardboard.
It's the color of cardboard.
Got a blue band.
It's supposed to have a really. It's good. That's the shade
No shit. Oh, you got... Why did you get... Because it's you. Never mind.
because it's the first one.
Who cares?
There's a series of them. I figure if
Hold
we're gonna
on.
do it, we should go in the series order.
Let me light up my IPA.
Gosh,
You like
it could
IPAs.
be good. It's got a Nicaraguan, Dominican binder filler.
I don't like smoking IPAs. So does the Undercrown Shade, and it's not good
I don't like drinking
I like
IPAs.
the underground shade.
because I don't know. You like bitter. You're a bitter person.
I don't like bitter.
The Undercrown Shade is bitter.
I just like that weird
It's bitter.
Bitter taste.
acidic taste that's in there.
It's bitter.
Whatever. Just smoke the damn thing. Puff, puff, puff.
Don't
Puff, puff, more puff. Puff,
Let's
puff, puffity puff.
Puff,
Wait.
puff, give.
Waiting.
Puff, puff, give.
I don't want you to give me that. I want you just to puff your own.
So today was my son's last wrestling match.
Oh, was that out at Lovelock or whatever?
No, that was last week when I was there.
I thought last week was the championship.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh.
But why did he wrestle today?
This was the hometown championship, so it was his school against the neighboring school, and he won his match. So I'm wondering if he got a trophy or something. Can you hear us?
What's
I
the,
got you.
Hey, there you are.
Hey, it sounds like a Christian.
Yep.
How you doing, Christian?
Greetings. Yeah, pretty solid. Going down to Hill Country this weekend for my mom's 80th birthday.
Ooh.
Family from around country is coming in town, and we're going to be down there. They actually have some distilleries there, but they have a lot of Tempranillo, like warm weather wineries and grapes down there. So she's more of a wine person, although I did get her a 25-year-old rum for like an digestive one time, and I've got her on to the aged rums.
Nice.
But I haven't been able to. I did try the Ambarana Oak and Eden, and she was like, I can taste the cinnamon, but it's just so much alcohol.
Yeah, actually accurate.
Booze.
Yeah. I mean, it's 114, right? It's like average cheese for you guys, but for her, that's intense. But I've got the same ones. I got 121, or sorry, 111, 121, and that rare breed that you sent me.
Yeah, so we're going. We're doing the Kentucky Spirit, then the 111, then the 121. I haven't tried them yet.
All right.
I just basically went in order of proof.
Oh, got it. Right.
Seemed the most reasonable.
Mm.
Yeah, I haven't had a Camp Nelson Kentucky Spirit in a while.
Man,
I remember it being pretty good.
it's good. That is really good.
Smells good.
Like water. Oh.
Now, the only thing that I did that's probably different than you guys is I took little quarter-inch. I took half-inch well water cubes, and I put one in each. So
Okay.
that's the only.
It does. I do remember the Kentucky Spirit being. It's very easy to drink.
Well, yeah, it's wild turkey.
Well, yeah, but the proof, there's almost no proof bite to it,
No.
Oh yeah.
even at 101.
That's why I said it was like water. I
Yeah.
mean, it has great flavor. Drinks like water.
Wild turkey. Gobble, gobble.
So tell me about this 111 and the 121, Christian.
Yeah, I mean, I was gonna look up how they do their distilling down there. I know that I think I read where the 111 and the one, I think they're aged about 6 to 8 years. Now, the 121, I did read that the reason why they call it the 121 is originally it was around 120 to 121 proof, and then they had like an edition a couple years ago that was up over 130, and it just like sold out, and it was really highly acclaimed, at least here in the Texas, like central south US. And this one is up to 135. I might go get that 111 bottle, but I think if I remember right, it's French oak aging. Don't quote me on that. I'll have to go take a look at that. But
I wouldn't. I mean, if you told me that, I wouldn't have a hard time believing it.
You know what's weird is and this is why I sent you guys both. I want to be sure you had both, and I don't want to like preempt like tasting notes, but this is one of those rare situations where, dude, I think the 121, the slash 135 proof, or just under 135 proof, I think it tastes like less hot than a 111. Weirdly, I don't know if you've ever run into that. I'm not experienced enough to know, but I think the 121 is easier drinking than the 111. That's just kind of been my opinion. Now I haven't had them for a few weeks, and so this will be the first time I've had them
Okay.
in a few weeks. But
I tell you
yeah,
what,
that
drinking the 111, it's got that Texas funk on the nose.
okay.
But
Yeah, you've talked about
buried
that before.
underneath that is Cinnamon Toast Crunch, and the palate is Cinnamon Toast Crunch for me.
Okay,
That's just what I get.
gotcha.
So cinnamon toast crunch is fine, but oatmeal cinnamon cookies, you're out.
Different. It doesn't have. Okay, I've told you this before. I don't mind the cinnamon note in Amber on a finished whiskey, but there's a sour oatmeal note. There's a funk note to it on the
We've
back.
agreed it's aged oatmeal.
That's gross.
Aged oatmeal.
Still gross.
Aged oatmeal.
You can say it as profoundly and slowly as you like. It's still gross.
Aged oatmeal.
It's gross.
But that's the flavor. If you say funky oatmeal, it's like, oh, okay. Aged oatmeal. And I go, okay, it's oatmeal, but there's a little something extra in there. Probably shouldn't be drinking it.
The
You taste a
121.
little spice in the 121. I feel like kind of a light pepper almost. I taste a little bit.
I haven't tasted it yet. I'm still on the nose. The 121.
Yeah.
It has that same funk note to it, but it's reverse. It's not sitting on top like it is the 111. It's underneath a lot of caramel on the nose.
Gotcha.
It's like buried.
You're right. There is like a little weird funk with that 111. It's
that 121 has a ton of structure. That's a good whiskey.
yeah, it's that's the one where I want to send the majority of the bottle to you.
I think
the price difference isn't insane. It's $89.99 here, and from what I understand, they don't send it outside the state. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what somebody told me. But
I wouldn't doubt it.
Wow.
The 111, I don't think it's heat. I think
I'm gonna go grab the 111 bottle.
I think it's rye spice that's exacerbating the feeling of heat on 111. They're both very good whiskeys. It's impressive for a distillery I'd never heard of before.
Oh. The 121 comes from the barrels of the 101 stuff that they offer.
Yeah, it's a light whiskey, so it's not getting the full bourbon treatment.
Yes.
Let's go back to my cherry water.
Cherry water.
Handmade small batch. Oh yeah, steam distilled. I actually didn't know what that meant. I've never seen that before. Steam distilled. I don't know what that looks like in a production setting. Handgrafted with Texas rye grains.
I wonder if steam distilled is just another way of saying pot stills.
What is French eau de vie technique?
Eau de vie.
Eau de vie.
Yeah.
That's how they make the 101, so that's where it comes from.
Okay.
So that's added in there when they make the 121.
Okay.
It's I didn't realize that. It's they're claiming the 111 is a barrel proof.
It could be. Michter's does that. Michter's barrel entry is like 105.
And this one just says aged at least 1 year in hand selected barrels, and we use recycled Texas bourbon barrels. I don't know what that means. I guess that probably is where that funk comes from that you're talking about. Because our humidity, our temperature swings are so much greater than they are in Kentucky.
There's honestly just a Texas Funk. I don't think I've ever had a Texas whiskey that didn't have it.
I will be interested to see if you say that about that Still Austin rye. It's barrel strength, and then it's a store pick that I sent you.
Yeah, I saw that bottle. We're gonna put it up against some ryes. We'll do
Yeah.
ryes next month.
You know what's crazy is the non-store pick is, I think it comes in at 114 or 115 proof. That one is like just a hair. It's like 119.8. So it's actually a higher proof on that one, I say. And I got the last two. I got one for me and one for you guys. And
Appreciate that, man.
I don't know. It got pretty solid. I don't know. Still Austin is one of those trendy ones. Everybody's drinking it in the restaurants, etc.
Oh,
But
Yeah, we get the light, like the regular production Still Austin up here.
He's got Kevin's Glens.
Oh yeah, he does. He's got the Visky heavy-footed Scotch tasting glass. Everyone's got their own style Glens now, Christian, and Kevin has the same style that you do.
Yep.
well, it's an Army thing.
I like the heaviness of the glass.
Well, okay. So tell me if this is true. So I read that these kind of thinner, I guess, opening really allows better like note transfer.
It does.
Like okay. So
If you ever need proof of that, take a regular bucket glass, just a standard
Yeah.
bucket glass.
right,
Take whatever proof with whatever whiskey you want over like 100 proof, and just coat the bottom of it, like just a really thin layer on the bottom, and swirl it and smell it. All you
Yep.
will get is ethanol. It will smell like straight ethanol. So you get more evaporation over more surface area, and
Okay.
the heavier notes don't come out. You have to let the ethanol evaporate off before you can start to smell the whiskey in a
Okay.
regular bucket glass if you just coat the bottom of it. And then with these, you never get that. I mean, sometimes you do when it's really powerful, but it changes the way that you nose the whiskey.
Gotcha. Yeah, I that's why I got these, but I do. There is a version where here at the top of the glass, right here, it kind of, I don't know what you call it. It kind of bows out a little bit there at the top. It opens a little more. I got a
It
set of 8
Lips
of
out like
these.
a vase almost.
Yeah,
Okay.
or a wine glass, like a Pinot Noir wine glass.
Oh, that's interesting.
Lane. But that's interesting you say that, because now I think about it, because there's the big bottomed Pinot glasses, and then they now kind of come up to an angle, so you just get all the notes. But it sounds like that principle applies to distilled spirits somewhat. But
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that's where it comes from. I mean, shaped wine glasses came far before shaped whiskey glasses.
God, it's really hard for me to choose now between that 111 and the 121. I think the 121 definitely, it has more. I mean, I get sweet, I get spice. I even taste a little bit of almost not like bad leather, but like what I'd imagine some sort of like sweet leather notes or something.
I tell you what, if I'm sipping them neat, it's the 121. If I was making a cocktail, I would use the 111 every time.
Okay. Yep. Fair. Yep. Yeah. That's a good one. And I mean, just if I was gonna try to be a crowd pleaser, that wild turkey. I mean, that's just easy to drink.
That's like a daily drinker right there.
Yeah.
Easy, smooth.
Yeah, I mean, if you've got to put it in front of people that kind of drink whiskey, that
Mhm.
want to act like they're drinking really good whiskey, but you can't put something higher proof in front of them.
Or you don't want to share your expensive stuff.
Yeah, the Kentucky Spirit is an incredible option.
Yeah. Lane, did you see that bottle I sent you of wine, you guys?
Yeah, the Molly Duker.
Okay, so yeah, Molly Duker. There's just for you guys, your guys' knowledge. There's the Boxer, and it's all variations of Shiraz or Syrah, right? So it's Australian. There's the Boxer, which is $15 to $25 a bottle. Then there's the Enchanted Path. There's one in between that, and then there's the Enchanted Path, which is about $50 to $75 a bottle. Then there's the Carnival of Love, which in some vintages it's $100. Some really good vintages, like the '05 that I sent you, they're around 150, 175. And then there's the high end one. It looks like a vase, or like a really nice, like blacked out vase. That's called the Velvet Glove. And that '05 that I sent you, my wife and I, Jessica and I, we have like kind of our top all time wines. And that '05, maybe 5 years ago, it was probably top 7 to 8 wines we've ever had anywhere. And
Okay.
and there was a place that I found, and I think what they did is they mistagged it as an Enchanted Path, so it was about $75 a bottle, and it should have been more like 125 to 175, somewhere in that range. And they were selling them for $75 a bottle. I bought like a case, and I was like, man. But it's one of those, it's kind of weird. It's one of those wines where the '06, the '04, other good vintages, like in Australia, it's an Australian Shiraz, not as good, right? That one year got like 98 points. It was like off the charts. It's really good. It's starting to lose a lot of tannin. It almost is approaching what I would say is almost like a port flavor to it. It's starting to get that sweet, so it's losing some of the tannins and structure. But man, that is just, it's an unreal wine. I had one and I got a case of them for so cheap. I was like, I'm gonna send this out to you guys, because, and I know, Lane, you'll probably, appreciate it a little bit more, just in the restaurant industry and stuff. But you guys, like, that is an easy drink. It is such a good wine. And so I just wanted to send that out to you guys to have.
Yeah, man, appreciate that. So like the Boxer is out here everywhere.
Yeah.
You don't see much Molly Duker outside of specialty wine shops like around these parts, except for the Boxer,
Okay.
which you'll see at like Total Wine and Bevmo
Yeah.
and pretty much wherever you go.
Yeah. Do you ever get the Enchanted Path?
Mm-mm.
No. Okay.
No, it was never one of those wines that it's not pushed very hard here. So like a lot of outside of Napa and Sonoma Cab, where I would go down there and like go to the places I wanted to go to and taste through different things and craft my menu that way.
Yeah.
Most of the stuff from Europe, from South America, from New Zealand and Australia, it was really just about what the distributors were pushing on incentives. So you would they would bring it in, but only if they were getting some sort of bonus package on it. The stuff that had no incentives, they weren't pushing very hard. They didn't keep that much in the warehouse. It was hard to get reliable stock on it.
Right.
So, and Molly Duker was one of those that was never on an incentive. Like it was always like, oh, if you want this, we can get it to you, but like, we don't really care.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. I've had let's see, what is it? There's a 2012 that's really good, but 2010 is pretty good. But this '05 I sent you guys, it's just, man, it's kind of, I would say it's past peak, but man, it is still really good. It's also, I think it drinks well with like a stout cigar, but
the wine,
touch of that, yeah, the wine, believe it or not.
I have a hard time with wine and cigars.
Okay.
I feel like the cigars oftentimes overpower some of the nuance of wine.
Yeah. If you were going to pick one type of grape or wine to have with a cigar, would you do like a port, like what I sent you?
Or I mean, the top of my list is port.
Yeah.
With cigars, it's port. If I had to pick a non-fortified, it would either, if it was red, it would be Syrah or Zinfandel. I'm not sure which.
Gotcha.
I can tell you, Josephus, you're a goober.
He loves Prosecco.
Yeah.
Really good cab is destroyed by cigars. Pinot's even worse.
Yeah, I would not. No,
Like if you want to take a $400 bottle of cab and make it taste like a $60 bottle of cab, drink it with a cigar.
Yeah.
Because it loses all the complexity. All you get is just sort of that like the big fruit, the really obvious fruit flavors, and they get a little bit flabby. You can't taste the structure in them. It's just not the same.
Okay.
Then
I wonder
we've done that to many cabs.
I wonder what opening up the Cuban economy would do to Cuban cigar prices.
They'd triple again
And then
for the third time.
it definitely wrecked the rest of their soil.
Yeah, and it would destroy the Cuban cigars.
Really? You don't think that like it would drive down the prices and availability would be more? You think quality would get compromised?
They're already overproducing.
Mm.
They're overproducing by 50%. Like their quality control is already trash. They already can't keep up.
Yeah.
Making them available in this country, you at least double demand, like retail demand, not like, underground, like prohibition demand, but you double retail demand.
Shit.
I guarantee they push production over 1 million cigars. All of a sudden it's like 1.5. Whatever.
Okay.
Well, they're producing 1.5 million cigars a year. And the quality's trash. They're depleting their soil. I think it would be a mess. I think it's one of the worst things that could happen to Cuban cigars.
No kidding. All right. That's interesting. I thought it might improve with, better technology, better, like you said, quality control, maybe.
I think if they let the cigar world back in, not if like we can buy them, but if they open up commerce to foreign corporations. So if you let back in the Fuente family and the Padron family and Plasencia and AJ Fernandez and guys that have really created efficient production methods, I think they could improve their quality control substantially and the way they farm their fields.
Okay, can't they already do that though? I mean, the embargo is only with us, right?
Yeah, but no one's going in there. But it's all. But you can't though because everything's owned by Habano SA.
Oh,
like there's no incentive for AJ Fernandez to go to try and get into Cuba and like modernize production, create more efficient techniques, like better trained rollers. There's no incentive for that. Like he's got no ROI on it.
True.
Because he's doing it for another company.
Gotcha.
Interesting. Okay.
You'd have to let them buy the company and then.
Yeah, they'd have to be able to make money as a foreign corporation doing business in Cuba.
Interesting. Man, I didn't think of it that way. I was thinking of access and demand, but it's it's not a huge country, right? And so I didn't think about like degradation of soil. Interesting.
Oh, that's right. Lane went to an Aggie school, so he's.
Wait, while it's on Christian, I'm going to try and fix
You're
that.
an agricultural expert.
I miss ag when I was in school. I used to do that in high school and in middle school. So I learned how to garden and all that, but I still don't do it. I still don't garden. Not unless I'm at my dad's house.
Was that like, did they offer that down there? Or no, you went to school in Vegas.
No, I went to school in Overton, Nevada for middle school and in Utah at Perkin.
And they offered ag classes.
Yep. And I did a lot of that and I was pretty good at it.
Interesting.
I think I should go back to it sometimes. But again, it takes a lot of time and time is not something on my side half the time.
Last thing you need is a farm, Kevin. You don't have enough time for all your other projects.
That is true.
I don't see you getting up 6 a.m. to go plow the fields.
I don't have enough land for that.
You could.
I'm trying to set up an herb garden, and I don't have time for that.
Fair enough. We were talking about building like box planters and putting them in front and doing like a community garden in the front yard instead.
Yeah,
making it useful.
Okay, that'd be kind of fun.
I think it would be, and my wife wants to do it. And the only thing I'd have to worry about is deer.
Yeah,
there's a lot of them, and they're a bunch of pests. But
you'd have to build up some pretty good tall fence.
Well, there is a law that if you're having issues with deer, you have the right to kill them. If I remember right.
Okay.
So, I mean, I could get venison out of this too.
So not only are you going to start farming, but you're also going to start getting some venison.
Right?
Do some beef jerky.
Use some deer jerky.
Deer jerky.
Some of that
Mm,
deer salami.
yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. That sounds good.
Do you guys have a couple customers come in?
No, Lane has to fix his camera because it decided to take a
It
downward turn.
It's a really heavy camera and a pretty mediocre tripod, if we're being fair.
Wait, I thought that was the good one.
It is, but it's still not a professional tripod.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
I-
I also don't think it was necessarily designed with that particular holding in mind.
Right? I'm asking it to hold a pretty severe angle
Yeah.
with a big lens.
It was a big lens. It's
You
like
can always use Bertha next time.
right?
that's true. Mine is a little lighter than that one because that's the chunky boy right over there.
Yeah, that camera weighs a lot.
Yeah. But
Um,
straight on, like landscape shots, would be perfect.
So what do you guys, while we have Christian, because your laptop's gonna die at some point. Yeah.
Actually, it's holding up and still has a full battery with the way I have it set up right now.
Well, do you guys want to rank these whiskeys real fast?
Man, yep. Let's do it.
I'm thinking 3-1-2.
3-1-2.
Yeah, I like 3. It has a lot more structure than 2, and more than 1, and it kind of blows 1 out of the water. So does
Three does have
Three-
a lot of character. That's for
3
sure.
is legitimately that Texas funk done right.
Yeah.
Like it's well. So a lot of times, a lot of the cheaper, not even the cheaper, like, all right, what's a good Balcones is all Texas funk.
Yes.
It's
Yeah.
dry, it's astringent, it's Texas funk. It's like drinking liquid smoke.
Yeah, it's just it's unbalanced.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This has got a ton of that structure from that funk, but it's also surrounded by a bunch of sweet. It's got a great mouthfeel, like it's very viscous. Like it's got a ton of caramel in it. Like and almost like a not like burnt caramel, but like a richer caramel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like a heavier.
It's like drinking a
What
caramel
is-
syrup.
What is it about Texas that causes that? Is that the wood style that's used here, or is it the
I think it's the heat.
climate?
I think it's the heat.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
it's just aging the whiskey faster than we're used to in places like Kentucky.
Well, plus
Okay.
it's in Texas, so it's always next to someone's barbecue pit.
And then I think yeah, so I've got 3 as my leader, but then I think it's 1 after that.
Yeah.
3-1-2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean it's very close between 1 and 2, but even though the proof and the mouthfeel is better on 2, the flavor profile on 1 is very, very good.
Yeah, it is.
That's where I
Yeah.
was at.
But I
Casey?
really like this
You
121.
know, I like 3-1-2 as well, but I think it's just because I 1 for me just has more going on than I think 2 does.
You know what it is? In 3,
Mm.
that Texas funk is almost like a hot honey. Like it's transitioned into something slightly different.
Okay. Yeah. Well,
I,
from
I you know what? I'm happy when I send you guys something and it ranks the highest. But
because I mean, from what I read from the 101, like the notes in there,
Yeah.
you can
Yeah.
just tell that whatever barrel they added the 101 to make the 121,
yeah.
just plays really well together.
Yeah.
Because like from the notes they give you in the 101, it has all those notes, and then for whatever reason, this 121 just adds that Texas funk and kind of collects all those notes together.
Yeah.
So, what they're doing something right. I don't know.
I've actually
I
not
don't know what
had
they're
the
doing.
101. I have not had it. I've only had this 111 and the 121.
Oh, you should Garrison Brothers, you won't drink it. You can try it. It's hazmat. It's like 146.
Well, that's fine. That's fine for him.
Didn't we know?
So this year, I don't know if they do multiple once a year releases. They definitely do one once a year release called Cowboy Whiskey. And this year's Cowboy Whiskey was just released. I think it's 146.2 or something.
Mm.
So you have to be a cowboy to buy it?
No, but I mean, we'll never see it up here.
No,
There might be one shop that gets it.
Dart.
So we might get lucky.
Please.
Oh,
Carries a
these-
ton of Garrison Brothers for some reason.
Oh yeah, huh? They do get a lot.
We got
Yeah.
Garrison Brothers one time and we didn't care for it, right?
Was the honeydew? It was terrible.
Was that the one that I brought up?
No,
Don't we-
I bought a honeydew.
Don't we still have one in the
No.
back?
I brought one up too, didn't I? It
Did-
was a gray.
I think we have one in the back still.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that honeydew wasn't good.
No.
I'll have to bring the other one up again.
Because I've seen Garrison Brothers since we had that one, and I'm like, ooh, can't risk it.
If I find a Garrison Brothers that gets some critical acclaim and I think it's above, just regular production, maybe I'll grab one. I did get your text, Lane, about that one. I'll take a look.
The 13th Colony cast strength. Yeah, so
yeah,
that's
I've not ever seen that before. At least I haven't noticed it, so I'll just have to look at a few places.
I mean, I know we don't get it at all. It's not
Right.
like 13th Colony is not distributed in California or Nevada.
Does the King Ranch, is that like the Old Forester King Ranch? It just very limited availability outside the state.
No, 13th Colony. So they're in Missouri, Georgia. They're in Georgia.
Okay.
Oh, are they?
And they just don't have, like, they're a relatively new, relatively small bourbon company in regards to large legacy bourbon companies. And they just don't have distribution this far out yet.
Okay.
What part of
There's
Georgia?
a ton of distribution in, I don't know, that's a good question. There's a ton of distribution in Oklahoma, Texas, and Arkansas. Basically the South. It's climbed up towards Kentucky. I don't know if it's made Colorado yet, but it's not on the West Coast at all.
Yeah. You know that one that I sent you guys that it looked like a canteen, like
Oh,
an
the
old
TAH?
school-
The TAH?
What is it?
Tom.
Yeah, TAH. That had, I think, a lot of the Texas funk that you talk about.
It
It
did.
had a weird note. I didn't know how to articulate it, but now that you've kind of like helped me learn about how to like articulate that flavor, that had a lot of that.
It's almost like a mesquite flavor, but not quite.
Yeah. I didn't want to monopolize the pod. I know you guys got a few subjects to go into, but I could drop off anytime.
No, man, I was just worried about the laptop. I mean, you can jump in with the topics. We're just wasting time.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Yeah.
I was going to talk. I was listening to a podcast today with some foreign affairs expert. And he goes, so I've heard rumors that Trump's new plan is to send in commandos to steal the uranium.
Oh, they were talking about this on Fox News today.
Yeah.
It was
I'm like,
hilarious.
Trump is now M. And he's
so I'll tell you what they said on
like,
Fox
we have
News.
turned this into a Bond movie.
Fox News was hilarious, okay? Because Fox News was like, well, they had this guy on and they were like, all right, well, let's talk about because Israel's like, oh, Iran's not a threat anymore because we've pretty much finished bombing literally everything that we can proportionately.
Yeah.
And they're like, Israel's like, nah, they're fine. They're like, they're not going to do anything anymore. And the expert's like, all right, so here's our exit strategy, which apparently comes from Trump. It's either one, we talk about how they're going to proceed now. Like, okay, if you want to develop, nuclear power, it's going to be heavily regulated. Like, you're going to have to go through the system checks and stuff like that. Like, we're going to basically have a dude living there who's going to be like, no, they're not doing anything wrong with it. That's one option. The other option is a Mission Impossible style event where we just fly in commandos, take or destroy whatever yellow cake they've got hiding left in this cave, and then come back to the table and be like, you probably should have negotiated last week. Otherwise, now we have it. Ha 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 ha. I was like, this is awesome.
I heard that, and I literally, like, all I could think of was the opening to Goldeneye.
Kevin, I think you can probably vouch for this. I don't think Delta, Rangers, Green, combat controllers in the Air Force, nobody is trained how to handle live uranium.
There's not a lot of people
What
now.
are we doing?
No.
They don't go out in satchels.
Hang on.
They have to create a special unit
you
for
can't
sure.
rock that shit out. Like,
First of all, this is America. We know how to handle cake. Okay.
it's the craziest thing.
I mean, they might make a team at that point, but you'd have to have like at least one specialist to deal with it.
Well, have you not seen Broken Arrow? We have a team for this. It's a Nest team. They do this. They do this all the time.
I was going to say the A team doesn't really exist.
Sure they do.
This is Bob. He's our liaison from PG&E. He's going to be with us on this mission.
Yeah. So what I'm gonna need you to do is take 4 Navy SEAls and these 2 squints. These guys are coming with you. Why are the squints here? Because none of you know how to handle yellow cake uranium. The squints do.
What movie is that where they were handling like plutonium or uranium on Alcatraz with
It's not uranium.
What was that?
It's The Rock.
Yeah, The Rock.
It's VX nerve gas.
Yeah. Okay. It was not. Okay. It wasn't uranium.
You like that he got one sentence in. I was like, I already know what movie this is.
I got there too pretty quick.
I can just see Donald Trump right now. Like, someone get me Tom Clancy's stat.
Man, he does know a lot.
Tom.
Well, the other part of that though was Trump's comment was, even if we don't like go in and steal it, we will watch it from a satellite. Like, if they think they're gonna move it, they're dead wrong. We are gonna watch it like a hawk. We're just gonna be like, go ahead, move it. Just load it up on trucks for us. We'll just take the truck.
And then send the ninja missile down with the fucking blades on it.
Whatever, dude. Fox was like showing airstrike footage that was declassified. It was like, oh, this is just a reel of like, oh, look, there was a truck and now the truck's gone. Oh, look, there's a plane just sitting on top and that plane's gone. I was like, what are we watching on Fox News right now?
My God. Dude, speaking of, totally off topic, except that you mentioned the word cake.
Well, I love talking about cake.
I did not know this. I was watching a video on all of the different problems that Subway has had.
Ah, yes.
And they had a problem in Ireland. I don't know, like, somehow it was about a health claim. And it went all the way to the Irish Supreme Court. And they were like, send us some of your bread. We'll analyze it.
Oh, yeah. This is the technically the bread from Subway is classified as cake.
It's cake. You use so much sugar, you can't even call it bread. You have to classify it as cake. It's a cake sandwich.
It's a delicious cake sandwich sometimes. No wonder why Americans are getting big.
It's fair. If you look at the nutrition stats for the bread, I think there's one of the breads has like 26 grams of sugar in it. And you're like, what?
Really?
What?
Oh.
What are you making in there? Like, what? How do you get that much sugar in there? Like, there was a British guy. He had 2. He had one from Britain, and he was like, "Here's the nutrition facts." And he's like, "Here's the American ones," and you're like, "That's not the same bread." What? Wait a minute.
I think
when you said cake, I thought you were talking about fit girls that do a lot of squats.
Yeah.
No, I was not. That's better.
Different kind of cake in
cake
that bakery.
sandwiches. My favorite fuck up that Subway had. So they get sued because their foot-long sandwich was not actually a foot long. And really it's just because they're not stretching the bread far enough when they bake it. But they were making 10.5-inch sandwiches and calling it a foot long.
You bastards.
Then another sandwich shop advertised a foot-long sandwich, and they sued them because they said it had it trademarked, even though their sandwiches were not actually a foot long.
I just read now that Subway is the most expensive shitty sandwich for restaurants.
Well, it's like $19 for a foot long sandwich.
One dude was like, I ordered 2 sandwiches and it was $32.
I'd rather go to Porta Subs.
And I'm like, holy crap, dude! Really? Is Subway that expensive? Holy shit!
It used to be $6.99.
Well, so apparently though they know this at Subway, and their method is to get you to use the mobile app, because the mobile app is always giving you like a free foot long when you buy a foot long, and it's like, oh, well, why don't you just make that the standard? You'd lose all this bad PR you're getting.
Yeah.
Well, apparently it's like the worst franchise deal in all of franchise deals.
I believe. Well, and that was the thing, was in that article. It was like in towns that you're in, because there's so many franchise versions, the price for the same sandwich from like 2 blocks away can be $2 difference.
Yeah.
You're like,
oh wow.
You would think Subway would be like, hey, knock that shit off.
Yeah, right.
No, they don't even control. Like, there's no territories for a Subway. You could have 2 Subways across the street from one another, and then another one in the Walmart behind one of them, like inside.
Oh, see, I like having a Subway across the Subway because you walk in and be like, "What do you offer that they don't?"
Because you're an asshole.
The guy over there said he would give me a foot long for $6.99. Now, if you can beat that, I'm here for your business. Otherwise, I'm going over here.
I would throw you out so fast. Wait, hold on. I can do better. You would throw you out so fast.
I would, but I still doesn't stop me from doing it. I did that in Las Vegas.
I believe
Because
it.
there was a 7-Eleven across from 7-Eleven. And I legitimately went in and I was like, what is the difference between this 7-Eleven and that one? Like, is it just ease of access from the street? Like, this is dumb. You could throw rocks at that 7-Eleven.
He's like, we do.
They probably did. Because it was like 7-Eleven, and then there was like a Chevron, a Starbucks. And I was like, shouldn't you guys like team up and just beat the Chevron out?
And then have a one-on-one death battle.
That's wild, man. This is crazy. I thought franchises had to follow like rules, but apparently that's not the case.
Well, a lot of them do.
Oh, okay. So
It's
they're
all in the franchise agreement with the umbrella corporation. And Subways and 7-Elevens are apparently trash.
Dude, the 7-Elevens in Japan are amazing, apparently. They
Yeah.
sell all kinds of things in there.
Yeah, international 7-Eleven.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic.
They do it a little bit differently.
Oh,
I've
yeah.
heard the 2 of the most profitable franchises are In-N-Out and Chick-fil-A.
In-N-Out isn't franchised.
Yeah, you can't franchise it now. It's private.
You can't?
Nope.
Nope.
Privately
I
owned.
didn't know that. Okay.
It's all still owned by one person.
And he makes sure everything's done the same everywhere.
I think it's Chick-fil-A, and I think it's also what was the other one? I think it's Popeyes.
Yeah.
I think Popeyes is actually
Actually,
really good.
Popeyes, yeah.
It's a really good franchise if you want to get into the market.
See, my problem with Popeyes is they did away with their spicy chicken wrap. They don't do it anymore, and it pisses me off because I used to eat that all the time.
They do it. It's just a limited item now.
Everyone that I've gone to has not had it.
Well, yeah,
It's
but
the new McRib.
it's the new McRib. It's like,
Mm.
we could make it technically, but it's limited now.
Yeah, because every time you get off, like when I was climbing up mountains in the army, you get off and you go. I pick up a blue raspberry Slurpee, and then I pick up the spicy chicken wraps after 2 weeks in the box, and it just clear you out.
That's right.
Yes, it would.
That would, yeah.
Yep, and it worked every time, and I loved it.
What's a McRib actually made out of?
I have no idea. Dude, I realized I was like 8 or 9 at some point because I really liked the sauce on a McRib when I was a kid.
The sauce
And
was
then
good.
at some point, I started to have an awareness of food, and I got one, and I looked at my mom, and I was like, "This isn't ribs. This isn't rib meat.
Yeah,
Like,
No,
what is this?" And
it-
she goes, "I don't know."
I've never liked it.
I don't know. It's that middle school rib meat, right?
Yeah.
Like you used to get it in a middle school lunch, and it was like, oh, the McRibs at middle school. I don't need to go to McDonald's. We have the same thing. And you're like, what is that? It's meat product.
Mhm.
Hybrid pork,
It-
beef,
Yeah.
lamb,
I would not be surprised if
dog.
you could get the list of ingredients for McRib. I bet you they match exactly to the ingredients of like a cheap hot dog.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
wow.
bet they're the same parts, just in a
Like the
different,
bar hot dogs
different
for
mold.
88 cents.
Yeah, different mold, same product, and you're just like that's
Snouts, ears, knees.
like like get a McRib with no sauce, then go get a hot dog and eat them, and I bet you they taste the same. You're like, what is that meat product in there? That's gross.
Yeah,
Well,
I'll never
I'm
get
a
a
little low
McRib.
on 111. I'm gonna have to pour some more. Sorry.
Oh, no.
Oh darn.
Mm.
Do you guys look
Oh,
into
wait,
a summer
you do that
vacation?
on camera, right? You're not allowed to do that on camera, right? There's
I
a
don't know. I
thing.
do it all the time.
I mean, Whiskey Tube does it pretty regularly.
You can
Okay.
pour.
I thought there was something about the action of pouring on camera that was frowned upon or something. All right.
I don't know.
No.
I mean, I'm sure it's frowned upon.
I think it makes it just 18 and over is what the video
On,
has
like-
to be labeled.
Well, in movies and TV shows, it's frowned upon because they're not using whiskey in it. You can tell that it's super thick. Like it
I
pours
thought
back,
this was an
Yeah.
18 under podcast.
right?
Oh, we fucked that one up.
A lot.
For sure. No wonder why we keep getting
We
shadow
got
banned.
age gated a long time ago.
When we started.
Yeah.
First video,
Facts.
age gate.
Mm. So you guys still thinking about coming out in July?
Yeah, thinking about that would be probably need to buy tickets in the next I'd say 2 to 4 weeks. That's like prime area, but like God, I've just been reading such horror stories at the airports. I don't know if that was one of your topics, but like man, we haven't flown because of the baby, and she's just Dean, we could go anywhere. Like we traveled with him when he was 6 weeks old and no problem. This one's a little different, but like I've been hearing about, like the wait times to get like they did away with TSA pre-check. So everybody goes into the same line and it doesn't matter if you so I've heard one exception might be is if you have a first class ticket that might put you into another line, at least at DFW here. But some of the large airports I've just been hearing, just these horror stories that 2-3 hours to get through security, or maybe an hour to get to a ticket agent if they've got a check or any sorts of questions, but then check-in is 2 to 3 hours to get through security and people missing flights. And
I thought we were
I
paying
don't know,
those guys
so,
though.
yeah.
Aren't we paying the Department of Homeland again? Did we write a check for them?
I think someone did. I don't know.
Whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure Reno's still easy to get through.
Yeah.
For the return because it's Reno.
I mean,
right.
It's the Reno airport.
Yeah.
Not the most secure of airports, if we're being fair.
Don't say that aloud.
It's a very small airport at that,
Look,
too.
I know people that work there, okay? I went to high school with some of those people.
Yeah.
You're doing
I
what?
thought the Reno airport was great. I had no issues when we were there.
I always fly through the Reno airport.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's the week after the 4th of July. Hold on, I'm looking at a calendar real quick. So if I remember right, you were saying
it's like the tournament starts like the 8th or something.
Right.
It's right after the 4th of July.
Yeah, you would want to be here before the 8th.
Okay.
Just so that you could be somewhat okay with traffic and
so do you
business.
think coming 7th through like maybe Sunday the 12th, or do you think we should count on a whole week, maybe through the Monday the 13th?
You'd probably want to do the 7th, and then maybe it'd probably be easier to leave like the 14th or the 13th.
Okay.
Because a lot of people like to leave on Sunday right after the tournament. Like the tournament ends, and then they're all like going to Reno, so that Reno would be a madhouse.
Right. Yeah.
I think Monday's probably better.
Yeah, I would say stay through Monday. Because Monday gets real quiet after that. Like,
so what do you think about coming on Wednesday the 8th? No?
I think it'd be fine.
I mean, Wednesday,
most of the traffic comes in on Friday still.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not bad on Thursday. And it's really not bad on Wednesday.
Yeah, Tuesday, Wednesday would probably be okay, just because of the transition, right? The 4th of July people that are here for the weekend might not necessarily stay for the next week. So
they almost never do.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's a pretty big turnaround.
Man, 4th of July on a Saturday this year. That's kind of awesome.
That's going to suck.
I mean, I know where I'm going to be. It's going to be very, very busy.
I'll be at work as well.
Yeah, but your work doesn't get any busier on a holiday. It's just annoying.
It gets crazier for some reason.
Does it?
Yeah, for some reason, every time there's a holiday, everything just goes haywire. I don't know why.
No.
I kind of know why.
Anyway, you need to get out of here, Christian. I saw.
Sure. I'll wrap up. Yeah. Yep. I'll if we're gonna do another tasting next week. I know I didn't say anything about that old elk, that 10-year, what is that, double weed or the weeded, but I've heard people test that against the antique 107, and I still have some 107, so I just sent it out to you. And if
we can bring in some 107 next week.
Yeah.
So I think it's a double weeded. I think it's actually a blend of weeded bourbon and wheat whiskey.
Okay. So that's not apples to apples. Okay.
No, it doesn't matter. We can still put them together.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll let you guys go. I'm gonna switch over to my earpiece. I'll stay on.
Yeah, man. Thanks again. We'll holler at you later.
Yep. Got it. Talk to you soon.
Later.
What else is going on, guys?
Not a whole lot.
So I think There's a couple parts of this, right?
Oh, all right, two-parter.
The first part is this. I get the feeling like watching political ads and who they're trying to get votes from,
Mm-hmm.
right? Political parties aren't trying to do a good job to keep the votes that they have. They're treating the electorate like cell phone companies treat new customers. Like, oh, you're a new voter for our party?
Oh,
Let's talk about what we have to offer. Like, let's talk about our deal. But if you're an old voter for the party,
you don't get shit.
you get nothing. They're like, oh, sorry, no, you don't get an
Yeah.
upgrade. That's
Yeah.
full price.
Yeah. Oh no, we don't pay for that.
Does it kind of feel that way?
No, it is. It's like it's cell phone or streaming companies. Like, oh, you can get stars now for $2 for the whole year, as long as you've never had stars before.
Yeah.
If you have stars, get fucked. It's $15. You're like, well, what did I do? Why? What?
Yeah. Oh, you're a loyal customer? No, go fuck yourself.
No, the political ads now are like, welcome to the Democratic Party. Let me show you what we have to offer.
Or the Republicans and the Hispanic vote.
Yeah,
No
that's
better.
True. That's true.
I do. I mean, they redistricted Texas, and it's probably going to bite them in the ass.
Well, the California governor ones are hilarious
Oh yeah.
because it's all like we as people we know the California problem, right? PG&E terrible, right? Cost of living terrible, crazy. So like the ads to the governor are like, I'm gonna do real hard to make sure that the electric bill goes down. I'm gonna make it so you can live in California and not just pay out of the ass. And you're like,
How are you going to do that?
what does the
though?
governor have anything to do with any of those? Like,
Well, even the California state legislature, for that matter. Like, how exactly are you planning on bringing down power bills outside of subsidizing power companies? And you're already in debt, and you don't have the power of the purse. Like, you can't print money.
yeah, you're not like you're just gonna write them a blank check and be like, hey, we're just gonna pay some of this, lower the bill. Like, what?
And literally, as soon as they were like wealth tax, every billionaire in California is like, I live in Florida now.
Turns out I lived in California in years.
Right? California, never heard of it.
What? That's a state? What?
Yeah.
I thought we sold that. What happened? I don't know. It's so weird, and they're only gonna get worse, right? Because the closer we get to November, the more of these are showing out.
So I think political parties have the same problem that large corporations have, right? And that it's a whole lot easier and a whole lot cheaper to run a shitty business and just recruit new customers to scam.
Than it is to fix the problems that the because the old customers aren't going to go anywhere.
They're like, no, we're not going to be better at what we do. We're just going to say we want to get better at what we do on TV.
We painted the building, so now it
Like-
looks different.
We call this an advanced marketing campaign.
Advanced marketing. No.
That's all they're doing. They're just running marketing.
There was I have seen one political commercial, and I forget where it was, but it had the two guys from opposite sides who were running for the same position.
Yeah.
Were both in the same commercial. And they were like, I'm running for such and such. I'm a Democrat. And the other guy's like, I'm the Republican. Like, these are the issues we agree on, that there are issues in this state. We want to fix the issues. We just have different ways of going about it. Like, they actually both agreed. And the first thing I saw, I was like, this has got to be AI. There's no way someone actually paid for this. Like, I was like, this has got to be fake. There's literally no way. Or they're actors. Like, I don't know who this is.
Their campaign managers were pissed.
I bet they were like, you did what? You signed up? How dare you? You going against everything we stand for, you bastard.
All right.
But with a solid marketing campaign, I think you could totally beat people nowadays.
I think that's all they're doing.
I know, but I think if you came at him with the right way, you could totally win.
This is also how marketing became the black hole of business expense. And now it's the black hole of political expense.
It really is, isn't it?
It takes too long. It's too hard. It costs too much to be good at what you're doing. It's easier just to tell people you're good at what you're doing on TV.
See, this is the argument I have for organic foods. is it really organic, or was it just easier to buy stickers that say organic and actually put them on the
I mean, there is
True.
there are a couple of organic certifications out there now. None of them are homogenized. Like they're not. There's no real standard for organic.
No,
Well-
that's the thing.
I'm curious when they're gonna just start using AI for 90% of their like what they're running for their platforms.
A couple weeks ago,
it's already
fair.
it's already happening, man.
have you
But-
seen some of those videos they're creating with AI?
I've stopped
Who
watching
is
AI.
Brad Pitt and
Oh,
somebody-
Tom Cruise.
Yeah,
They fought
yeah,
the ultimate showdown.
and it's all AI. The whole thing is AI. There, I
Fair.
mean, there's some guy out there. There's probably a couple. But there's one guy who's getting really good at it, who's doing like entire Star Wars TV shows on AI.
Yeah, it is getting better. It's wild. I'm telling you, they're gonna have to like start putting watermark warnings. Like they're really gonna have to crack down on the AI like being distributed freely, because it's getting a little bad.
AI OnlyFans.
AI OnlyFans.
That's happening for
Yeah.
sure.
That's
yeah.
already happened. There's a guy that's making a ton off of just random AI girls that he's made through OnlyFans.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a
It's bad.
lucrative business out there.
it's just gonna get worse. I don't know what else I have.
It's a hell of a catfishing way.
I
though.
really enjoyed the
Isn't
stealing
that,
uranium.
Isn't that the thing? Like 10 years ago, we were all about like, oh, you gotta bust out the catfishers. Now it's like, no, that catfishing. That's what I asked for.
Nope.
The uranium cake SWAT team.
I think that's the best thing I've heard.
If we call it Operation Yellow, I'm gonna be pissed because that's
Operation Yellow
Operation Yellow Cake is a go.
No, it's Trump. It's in Hegseth. It's gonna be something ridiculous.
Oh, yes, this is fair.
The big beautiful cake
No,
plan.
it's gonna be like Operation Ride the Lightning or something ridiculous like that.
Some other form of yellow needs to be used.
Operation Yellow Snow.
No, they're saving that for Russia.
The Great Iranian Bake Off is a go.
Right?
What are we doing? I did like the because Fox News used that like story and that guy as a transition to talk about like what the Prime Minister of London said. He's like, it's not our war. Like we're not sending
Keir
people.
Starmer?
Yeah, and then it was like the Italians don't want to let us use a base that we technically paid for. They're like, I don't know if you could land planes there. It's full, and we're like, motherfucker, we paid for the base. What do you mean it's full? We just want to land. And there's like 3 other people, like other countries, that are like, about this, we're not really gonna do it. And then it goes back to the Fox News like guy who's like giving this. He's like, what the fuck are we in NATO for?
I mean,
like for the record, we're not fighting this to get anything out of it. He's like, it doesn't really do anything for us.
Europe is extremely worried. So is South Korea. They're the first 2 geographic regions that are going to be decimated by the lack of oil coming out of the Middle East.
I think some of them said, was it COVID levels of bankruptcy
Yeah.
like they're experiencing? And I'm like, well, wouldn't you then kind of be like, hey, here's the base you paid for, use it, get this done.
Well,
and over
I
with.
don't think China's that far off either. They
No.
import too much power. Like I don't know. They're not going to be able to sustain their levels of production the longer this goes on.
Well, apparently it's only going to go for a couple more weeks.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a little bit harder to turn on the power supply.
No, I agree. I thought when I heard 2 weeks, I was like, that's a really lofty goal for.
Like, this is very much a Jurassic Park scenario. They fix the computer. They still have to run the mission through the dinosaurs to turn everything back on.
This is true. Yeah, because even if the Strait opens tomorrow, right? There's what, a month long of backlog, like deliveries that need to get done. Like,
Well, plus they have to restart everything.
Yeah,
And we're not talking about turning on your car.
no, this is like 20 guys in different areas that have like specific time keys that need to be turned and valves need to be opened.
Well, there's also like a lot of this is very mechanical. Like some of these valves are going to be frozen. Some like there's going to be like labor hours that have to go into like clearing things and fix like going in and like lubing equipment. And I mean, it's going to take time.
Fixing the stuff that the Israelis blew up.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't us. That we didn't do that.
This becomes a very on the ground situation, right? It's very much like a tractor braking.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
fair. It is. It's oh, the gas price is gonna fall. Just bear with us, man. Let me tell you about gas prices in California.
Well,
That shit's ridiculous right now.
yeah.
Ridiculous. It can't go up anymore. People are gonna start going broke.
What is it at now? Last
okay.
time we looked, it was like 6. wasn't
So I drove by Fresh Pond, which is a money pit for gas anyway.
Yeah, it's a tourist trap.
It was $6.39 for unleaded,
it? Ooh.
and it was $7.99 for diesel.
Just Google highest gas in LA.
Yeah, yeah. I'm
It's-
curious what that Chevron is now because
I
it's got
bet
to
it's
be
almost
pushing
$10.
10.
It's right up against.
It's got to
10
be
for
right there, man. It's like ridiculous. But even
I
'cause-
paid $5 today in Carson City.
Well, when I saw James, he said that the Costco by his house, it was $5.43,
Okay.
and the Costco gas next to Wanda's house was $5.72. And I was like, that's 200-mile difference. That's damn near 40 cents. I was like, holy shit. That's getting stupid.
$8.70 per gallon.
In LA.
Yep.
$8.70?
Yep.
Man, we used to make fun of the Europeans for paying that for liters. Now look at us.
But at least we're still buying it in gallons.
I mean, it's true. Still, oh man, oh, $8.70 a liter would be awful.
Let's see. Highest in California is anywhere between $8.71 to $9.69 per gallon in California.
$9.69. Holy shit!
I feel like that's a Sacramento price.
No, that's Big Sur.
that's
Big
yeah,
Sur,
that's
okay.
That's one of those like areas where gas they can just charge whatever because it's like this is the only gas station for a little while.
It's Big Sur.
Yeah, that's
I've
nasty.
got $9.40 in Big Sur right now.
No.
Jesus, $9.40.
In San Bernardino County, $9.69 is what it's showing me.
Where the hell are they charging that in San Bernardino?
I have no idea. Chevron and
Oh.
Exxon.
Exxon's always fucking expensive. $3.80 in North Carolina, says Josephus.
Fuck you.
Dude, that's very much like us complaining about it being hot when it's 82 degrees in Tahoe.
Yeah. I mean, that is pretty
Like,
hot.
Fuck, it's hot outside.
Fuck, it's hot outside. It's 85. It's hot.
We get so used to our cold
So-
temperatures.
So nice when it's cold. And it's like, I was down when I was down in Sac. I was like, oh, it's 61. This is perfect. Like t-shirt weather. I saw people like bundled up with their big old puff. I'm like, what do you need the puffy for, bro? It's 61 degrees. And it was humid. Like, why would you wear a puffy jacket in humid weather? Ugh.
What's like the people who wear the puffies in the humidor?
No, yeah, I don't know how they do that.
I don't either.
Every time
I
I'm like,
step in there, I'm
And it's
sweating.
it's the big like parka puffy. I'm like, what do you do? You might melt. I don't think you're gonna make it.
yeah, you're gonna have heat stroke.
I'll
before
bring you
get out.
water in a little bit.
They're like, oh, this feels like home.
Do you guys see fucking another like Hollywood actress is trying to tank her career?
Oh,
Who's this?
oh,
The girl that's playing Supergirl came out and fucking badmouth fuck comic book fans basically.
Oh, that's terrible.
that does not surprise me. Have you seen the trailer?
She started like she had her Rachel Ziegler moment, and I'm sure everyone that manages her is like, "Shut the fuck up."
The trailer for that movie is not good.
Well, I mean, I was never gonna see it anyway.
No, I know, but it's
because I
it's not
clearly
good.
think Superman is the worst storyline in all of superhero movies.
Yeah, and
Fair.
The only saving grace they have for this is that Jason Momoa is playing Lobo,
Yeah,
and I'm like, cool. Not gonna justify me watching 2 hours for that. So I'm like, sorry. I'll wait for it to be free on like TBS, and I'll just like watch the good parts.
See, I grew up watching Dragon Ball Z, and that's the Japanese version of Superman, essentially, because he got most of ideas from Superman.
it's a terrible storyline.
But at the same time, he was doing it as you build power as you go. Superman basically just showed up on Earth at top performance of
Yeah,
his
but it
power.
doesn't matter how you get there; it's still a terrible
Yeah.
storyline.
Right?
Well, yeah.
There's no risk. If there's no risk, there's no plot.
Yeah, the risk kind of diminished in the
Well,
show that I watched, too.
That's why I like I forget which animated Justice League movie it is, but at some point, the Green Lantern looks at Batman. He's like, I mean, you have powers, right? You're not just like a guy in a suit. And Batman just looks at him and he goes, wait, you're just a guy in a suit? And then he like holds up his hand. He goes, hey, this is an interesting ring. What's that do? He's like, what? How did you steal the ring from me?
Yeah, I saw that.
Batman's like, interesting. If you're not focused and concentrating, I can just take this. He's like, this is interesting. I was like, that's why Batman rules. Fuck all y'all.
I didn't really care about the Justice League, but the one line was very good.
What, you dressed as a bat?
No. What's your superpower? I'm rich.
I'm rich.
I'm rich.
It's true. Like this is the greatest joke of all. Like DC, every time it's like Batman's involved. He's like I just track it on my satellite, and someone goes, you have a satellite? How rich is this guy?
Uber.
Super rich.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic though. Like that one line in Justice League was good.
Perfect. That's because I mean,
It's true.
it is true.
His superpower is money.
Money.
Which does go. I don't really want to talk about the Epstein files because I just don't care that much. But
You should go with more outer limits.
it does highlight though, like it is less and less obvious to me why people follow the law. Or like why the police enforce the law. If there's an entire class of people that can just buy their way out of any sort of consequences at all, and now the whole world knows it.
Yeah.
Why does anyone care?
Wow.
Well, I mean, that's kind of like looking at what Trump's doing. Like, we're not following any of NATO's laws, really. We just go for it now.
Trump doesn't follow law, period.
Well,
As
yeah,
far as I can tell.
What the law?
Dude, the insider trading that's going to come out after this administration, like the stories of what was done are going to be so ridiculous. Like Trump is just making people billionaires.
Fair.
Yeah.
I mean, it's bad. Like it's really bad.
Well, at least now people are like noticing like certain positions going in where you're like, oh, the average salary in that job is, $400,000 a year. And 4 years later, they come out and they're worth like 25 million. And you're like, wait a minute.
Oh, dude,
how did you do that?
Wait, no. I love, because everyone in the gaming industry in Nevada had the same thought that I did, I'm sure, because it's not original. But now you're starting to see podcasts are talking about Kalshi and Polymarket. And they're like, well, people that know what's going to happen are just going into Polymarket and like betting on that thing. And you're like, what? Yeah, it's a completely unregulated gaming platform. Like, what did you think was going to happen?
Yeah, what do you not know?
What? Like, there's a reason Nevada regulates gaming the way that it does, because it will get scammed.
Yeah. We've probably done it already in Nevada. That's the thing. We're like, no.
Oh, for sure.
But all these podcasters are like, well, someone, the Trump administration went in and bet on like the invasion on Iran. You're like, yeah, it's a completely unregulated gaming. Like, what?
What do you think was going to happen?
Is this news?
Someone bet on the exact time, 88 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing, right? Like betting now, you're like, oh, we can just bet on whatever now. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this is great.
Well, you can just create your own bets. Like, I can just create a bet where I know the outcome.
Yeah.
People look at, if it's enticing enough, a bunch of people are going to buy in. I've got the best odds. I've got the best payout.
Yeah.
Like, the whole thing is a scam for the people that know stuff.
It's the Carl Icahn School of Economics.
These podcasts are just acting like they're surprised. I'm like, what? How could this actually surprise you?
These are people who clearly don't know what Nevada is.
I mean, these are people that have never worked like across the line. Like, they've never stood behind a bar. They've never been in a nightclub. They've never worked in a casino. Like, they've never seen what people are capable of.
The shady undergrowth, as
Yeah.
it were.
Like, they've never turned the rock over. You just look at them, you're like, how is this literally the first time that you're looking under the rock? Really? Yeah.
Oh man, it's true.
They
It
always
really is.
thought they had to go around the rock. Never decided to look under it.
Well, I think that's why the Epstein files are so interesting to people, because they're like, wait, people were paying to do this, and you're like, yeah. Why does that surprise you? I would never. I don't know anybody who would do that. You're like, oh, clearly you
Yeah,
haven't met some of the people that we have.
There's part of me that wants to be like, actually, you do.
You do. They're your neighbors.
Yes.
They're your best friend. They could be family.
This is the same reason that when they catch a serial killer in a nice neighborhood, they're like, I never knew he was the nicest guy. You're like, yeah, he was also eating people in his basement, but you know what? That was fine.
Dude, I used to, girls would come to me sometimes, like, you know, there'd be some guy that they decided was fucking a bad guy or whatever, like capable of who knows what.
Yeah.
And not always, but sometimes. There was one kid like this in law school, and they're like, I don't know, he just creeps me out. Like, yeah, it's because he's awkward as fuck.
Yeah.
They're like, well, I just don't know what he's capable of. Like, he's not capable of anything. He's just awkward as fuck.
He's just socially awkward.
Like, let me help you out. The dude who can really do things, you'll never see him coming.
Facts.
Ever.
True.
Like, he's way more talented than that guy. That guy will never get away with anything, again, because he's awkward as fuck.
Yeah. Literally read any behavioral science book put out by the FBI, and you'll be like, oh, fuck.
Yeah. Like, you will not see the person coming.
No. Not at all. Yeah. If he looks awkward, hey, be friend with that guy, because he ain't gonna do shit.
Yes. Like, that guy's never gotten away with anything, ever.
He ruins.
Yeah. Like, he's the dude that talented people that are trying to get away with fucking squirrely ass shit stay away from, because he's going to get them caught.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or they're going to use him as a scapegoat. Those are the two options.
100%.
Yeah, that always bothered me. They're like, point out some dude and they're like, I don't know, that guy creeps me out. They're like, not the guy you need to worry about.
I'm not worried about that.
Like, I get it. He's uncomfortable. Like,
But you
I
should worry
wouldn't
about that
want to
guy.
be around him either. He's not your problem.
What is it's DL Hughley. He makes that joke where he's like talking about the socially awkward dude. And he's like, you know what? Here you go, ladies. How about this? Why don't you go find the socially awkward dude, fuck a weirdo, save a life? Because obviously that's all he needs.
Oh my God. Do you want to talk about how bad F1 is?
Sure, we can talk about F1. It's terrible. Except for that crash. That crash was spectacular.
Yeah.
50 G's, by the way.
Yeah.
He hit the wall at 50 G's.
Ooh.
He's fine. He scraped his knee, but
Yeah.
he was fine. But it's very spectacular because it's Ollie Behrman. So the way it works now in F1, right? You've got an overtake button where you dump a lot of the power from the battery into the engine, makes you go fast. And they have an active aero button, which lowers the aerodynamic properties of the car, making it cut through the wind faster, making it go fast. If you do both of these things at the same time, you get a lot of speed. But you also have to now recharge the battery a fuck ton because you're constantly using the energy from the electrical battery and you're deploying it, then you're charging it. And Ollie Behrman just decided he was going to go for it. And the car in front of him decided, this is a good time to charge the batteries and slow down. So Ollie Behrman decided,
I mean, the
to go.
closing speed on this car was probably 50 kilometers an hour.
Difference. Like he whipped around this thing. And then the road kind of went straight and he kind of went off the road through one of the styrofoam signs and then kind of started to bounce a little bit, which then caused the car to turn sideways. And the camera angle from the slow car, you just see Ollie Behrman go this way really, really fast and go off camera because he hit the wall. And it was like, oh, fuck, where'd that guy come from?
Dude, this is supposed to be the premier racing in the world.
Yes, this is supposed to be.
Is that factually accurate?
Formula One at one point was the greatest driving skill of all time.
And the cars are already, right now today, before they fix the problem, slower than they were 20 years ago.
Yes.
And the only way to fix the problem is to further nerf the cars.
Yes. So because of the war, they canceled 2 races, which gave everybody this really cool spring break kind of like in
So
between.
they got to relax.
Well, not necessarily relax, but like they're not racing, right? So they're taking the data from the 3 races they've had, and they're like, we're going to try to solve these problems. The FIA was like, ooh, so about the decisions we made, we might not have thought about this. They're like, maybe, just maybe, getting rid of the MGUH, the heat charging aspect of the car, was a bad idea. But they can't just change the regulations in the middle of the season. It doesn't work that way.
Right.
They can change certain things, like, you know, like the certain illegal bits they will quickly nullify. However, for this one, it's like, we've done 3 races. We just changed the rules. We can't just change the rules again because there's a cost cap now, which means that people can't afford to make big changes. So, yes, they have to somehow come up with a way to limit charging of the battery or lower the amount that is chargeable in certain sections. It's going to get really complicated, and it's just going to make it slower and much more boring.
I mean, they could. Listen, they could. They'll never get the vote they need. They could, through a vote, increase the cost cap enough to produce to R&D a part, because they've already have the basic structure of the part, and then let it get built in and change the rules coming out of their, now we're going to call it the war break.
The war break. This is good.
They could. The problem is not the cost cap.
Mm-hmm.
The problem is half the teams don't have the money to R&D the part.
This is true. I also don't think there's really a consensus on what needs to change specifically, because there's some talk about, like, would implementing the Ferrari smaller turbocharger be a thing? Is getting rid of the compression on the engine a thing? Like, should everyone get?
Well, those make it more competitive. They don't solve the Mario Kart problem.
Oh, no, they don't solve the Mario Kart problem.
The only way to solve the Mario Kart, listen, 50-50 was way too far of a reach for power distribution, electric to combustion.
Agreed. Yeah.
They need, like, what they're talking about is what they need to do. They need to do a hybrid V8 with a 90-10, 85-15 power ratio in favor of combustion.
Oh, I read now. It's not V8.
V10s?
It's V10s.
Yeah.
It's unhybrid,
So
naturally aspirated V10s.
Do you want to know why do you know why that's the deal now and not the hybrid V8?
Why?
Because it's cheaper.
I bet.
It's the only way that the bottom half of the teams can get a competitive car
can afford
quickly.
It. Yeah.
They're like, oh, we just got to drop a V10 in that bitch? Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. Well, what's that? You want a V10 back? Yes, we do.
Yeah. They're like, we might still have some crated up.
These are just sitting there.
There are probably some engine manufacturing who are like, oh, we have been waiting to uncrate this engine. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, immediately Chrysler was like, can we get a car?
Fuck, Lamborghini might show up. Oh, you V10s. Hey. What do you know about the V10?
The dude who designed the Viper's like, a little bit.
Viper guy's like, I mean, it doesn't turn. Is that a problem?
Yeah, listen, you're going to have to design everything around it. But we have the motor.
We have a Viper motor if you want it, but it don't turn.
They're like, you just have some of those laying around? Well, we have, not really, but we do have some of these motorcycles that we made that didn't get used. We can just ship them over to you.
Right. Cadillac would be on the phone right now. I got you. Don't worry about it.
Do you imagine sending that motorcycle over to like a racing company and they look at it, they're like, what the fuck is this?
Who made this? This isn't real. This thing doesn't drive.
Does it turn?
Here's the problem is you show up to a company with that, and if they have a driver, he's like, I want to drive that.
Turning is relative. It's not actually a motorcycle. It's a car, but the wheels are so close together that they look like one wheel.
Yeah, it is. It's a 4-wheeler.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
To hold up the weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting.
You'd show up to anybody and they'd be like, what the hell? Who made this? And then
Dodge.
Little fucking American flag. Of course it is the Americans. Look at this. Where would you even get the medal for this car?
Everyone except Lamborghini goes, that's brilliant.
No, Lamborghini goes, only a V10?
Yeah.
There's a V12 in that Aventador over there. You think it would fit if we just
I think we could build around it.
Lamborghini's like, we could build the engine, we can't make transmission.
So if they're talking about V10s, my guess is they're also talking about making the changes extremely quickly.
Well, so that's the only thing is,
I mean, not this season quickly, but like
well,
quickly.
so for whatever reason, Stefano Benetoli, the president of the FIA, is still very committed to not doing the engine change until 2030.
Yeah, they're not going to
for whatever reason.
They're not going to make it.
But everyone is like, look, we're willing to like go through a couple of shitty seasons, but we could legitimately have an engine ready by like 2028.
Yeah.
There's no reason to have to wait to 2030 when we could just make.
Well, dude, if they're doing naturally aspirated V10s, they could have it next year.
Well, Christian says the V10 that was in the BMW M5 for a while was the best V10 ever made.
There you go.
Josephus made a joke about they need a 30-foot long V10.
Inline
V10.
Inline V10. You know what? That probably would be interesting. Actually, there's probably one in the South that already exists. Let's be fair.
No, but if they want to go naturally aspirated, they could do it next year.
Yeah, I think they could. I don't think they're going to.
I honestly don't think they're going to have a choice.
I think they'll. I think what they'll. The sad part is what I think is going to actually come out of this is they're going to allow for a battery extension.
Like bigger batteries?
I think they're going to allow like a secondary battery to be on the car.
Yeah, but do you know how much that weighs?
I know, but I think that because the way that the cars are squirrely now with the extra loss of downforce, right? Because remember they were talking about how the downforce now is basically like it's always Monza, so they're lighter, they're squirrelier. I think that gives them an opportunity to add weight and still think that they can keep it competitive, and I think that's their answer. And that's going to be disappointing because it's going to be boring.
Well, I also think it's going to increase the crashes. I don't think they have a choice, dude. They're going to start losing cars.
Well, that's what all the drivers after Ollie Behrman crashed were like, we told you this was going to happen. Like, does no one listen to us when we have these driver meetings? Like, what did you think? Like, everyone's just going to be like, oh, we're all going to charge at the same time. No.
I mean, you'd think they'd listen to the drivers.
No, they don't. They don't listen to the drivers.
There's no chance that this motor configuration makes 2030.
I think Stefano's going to lose that battle. But I think he's up for challenge 2027.
Yeah.
I think that's the next voting window for a new president. And if the new president gets in and it's like, we're done ruining the sport, it's a game changer.
What do we have? So we have, what's the next race?
So Miami is in about 5 weeks.
What's after Miami?
After Miami is Monaco.
I don't know what Monaco is. If they get through, listen, if Miami's bad and the race after Monaco, the next real race after Miami is bad, I think they will start seriously talking about changes for next year.
I mean,
like real changes.
Real big changes.
They've got to be losing viewership.
I would think so.
I mean, it's also just terrible to watch and dangerous.
It's super dangerous. Oh, Canada. It's Canada.
Miami, Canada.
It's Miami, Canada.
If Miami
Monaco.
and Canada are both disasters,
let's see.
Because that's about the last time they could announce real changes for next season.
There's no the end of the summer break is a FIA voting meeting.
No, I know, but they have to start talking about it.
Oh yeah,
they have to put people on notice.
Yeah, there would be a special election kind of meeting where they pull all the ownership in and they're like, hey, if we make X change to this, and this, do you agree on it? And then all of the manufacturers have to agree. So that, which I think Ferrari would be on board this time. Usually they're not. Usually they're like, nah. But I think this is one of the ones where they'd be like, we're going to vote for this. Yeah, because Miami is the first upgrades from everyone. I think it's the first additional performance upgrade allowance. So they get the extra engine part that they can put on or change. So that Miami should be somewhat interesting. But it's a sprint race. So there's not a lot of data you're gonna get from it.
I'm not talking about data. I'm talking about actual track results. Like if it's a disaster, if cars crash, if the Mario Kart problem continues, which it will.
It will. It will. 100%. Although after seeing Ollie Behrman go through that styrofoam thing, they should put the little styrofoam question marks on the course now for the real Mario Kart effect.
Right?
You should be able to just drive through it. And
just paint turtle shells and banana peels all over the track.
Dude, there we go. It'd be perfect. Yahoo! What we need is someone to come up with that Mario Kart livery as a joke, and just slap it on the car.
Right?
It'd be fantastic.
Red Bull, where are you at?
Red Bull, somebody, please, somebody make something happen.
I mean, they made it slower and more dangerous. It's awful.
It is boring. It really is.
Dude, you see they're thinking there might be a work stoppage for the NFL refs next season?
I saw that they approved hiring for a whole new selection of refs.
Yeah, they also, but not just that, they also, in anticipation of a work stoppage, approved just for this year calls without challenges, like fouls, fumbles, basically everything. If a work stoppage happens and they bring in scab refs, the office in New York can overturn calls from New York.
Really?
Yes. Because the refs will not be seasoned.
That might make it interesting. They better hope they don't go to work. That might make it the new norm.
Yeah.
ABS for fucking NFL. Was that a foul? Challenge that shit. Let's see what happens.
They won't be challenges though. You're still going to be limited on challenges. They won't be challenges. It'll just be the office in New York chiming in.
Oh wow! So wow. Okay. That would be interesting.
What's the work stoppage? Is that just them?
It's going to be a ref strike.
Okay.
I was about to say, this is a strike, right?
It's going to be a ref strike.
Oh.
I don't know if it'll be a strike so much as they just won't have a contract. Because their contract expires, and it doesn't sound like they're really confident about coming to terms.
It's like F1 crew chiefs going on strike and bringing in the 5-minute oil change guys to run the pit.
That's exactly what it's like.
100%.
Although I got to be honest, like if I needed a crew team, like I would just go overpay someone from NASCAR.
Yeah, it turns out that there are a couple of American teams who would be like, we're fine. Don't worry. We got 5 guys that can do the work of 22. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. 5 guys show up. They're like, I thought you suited a team.
Like,
this is a team.
Don't worry about it. Their pit stop's gonna be a little longer, but it's gonna get done. That'd be fun, actually.
Have they ever had a pit crew from NASCAR work on them or no?
I mean, they've sort of programmed it that way. Like, remember before, I think 2 years ago, they were still doing the 5 lug nuts in NASCAR, and now they've all adopted the single wheel nut gun operation.
Okay.
So there's kind of like, it wouldn't be hard to really get NASCAR guys in an F1 pit stop. Like it'd be really easy.
Also, the NASCAR pit crews are run like professional athletes. They do sprints and drills. They train. I'm not kidding.
No,
I believe it.
F1's the same way.
Is it?
Oh, F1, it legitimately, they hire like team athletic coaches.
Yeah.
From like football teams.
That was, you know who started that?
Who?
Jeff Gordon.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah, no, the like you think about like the in between race time is like downtime for a lot of these guys. Oh no. There's like leg day, arm day. There's legitimately a day where they'll just do pit stop practice.
Yeah.
And just
dude,
like,
Gordon had his team doing like plyometrics and fucking gassers and bullet. You're like, oh shit.
That was I don't think it was oh no, it wasn't Drive to Survive. It was a British show where one dude was like living a life, one day in the life of like these professions.
Yeah.
And one of the episodes was F1 pit crew. And he was like, oh, this will be fun. Like, all I gotta do is change the wheel. And then he showed up to Williams and they were like, all right, cool. So 6 a.m. tomorrow, we're going to start with our athletic training. And he was like, wait a minute, what athletic training? What do you mean? And he's like, oh yeah, we do like a whole routine of like 4 hours of gym time pretty much every day before they even touch like a wheel gun.
I mean, that'd be fun, entertaining, and you stay in shape.
Well, I mean, if you notice, the F1 garage is full of like a lot of athletic looking people. Turns out because they're all running like athletic level marathon just for their regular warm ups.
Lane's new job, just because they have athletic team.
It's silly, man. You know,
Yeah,
you
the
don't
only
realize-
the only difference in NASCAR is they're limited to people, like substantially limited.
Yes, 5.
5 people, yeah.
Five guys over the wall.
5 people are allowed to jump the wall. It's 2 wheel guys, a gas guy, a jack guy, and then like a bodywork dude who also is the tire retriever guy. Because like the front wheel guy, you know, he does the thing, throws the wheel, runs back, goes to the other wheel, hits that one, runs over to the other side, hits that wheel. While he's doing that, the jack guy's like up here, right? And then he goes for these tires that have come off. Then the other guy grabs these tires that have come off while the other dudes are throwing tires across the wall to switch. And then the fuel guy's just here. And then he has to jump up. And then the other guy who leaves has to spray down the car so it doesn't catch on fire. Like, it's really impressive when you watch it. You're like, that's very orchestrated 5 dudes. And then NASCAR F1 is like, you roll up, 22 guys are on the car. 12 of them are just for tires. I got to imagine that NASCAR dudes, when they watch F1 are like,
I could do that.
you know how much faster our fucking pit team would be if we could do that? This is ridiculous. Those guys aren't doing shit. You're like, what?
Like those spoiled motherfuckers.
Bunch of rich boys over there at the
It's
fucking.
it's definitely like, that's some bougie ass pit stop, and that's bullshit.
Have they had anybody transfer from the NASCAR pit crew to
I
F1?
I'm
mean,
sure.
I mean, especially like Gene Haas probably is gone with guys who have like been on the NASCAR circuit, and they're like, hey, we need pit stop guys for engineers or whatever. And Gene Haas was like, cool. Here's a first class ticket. Send them where they need to go. Just listen to
I mean, his athletic trainer was probably like the assistant athletic trainer for NASCAR.
Yeah, exactly. You know, his underling. I need you to help these guys. Okay, sure, no problem. We'll show
Yep.
up. Yeah, it's fine. It's easy.
How'd you like to see the world?
That sounds like a fun job. I don't care what anybody says now. I want to go do pit crew.
The thing about F1 pit crew though is you have 2 jobs. So you have your designated pit stop job, and then you also have your like technical engineering job. So like if you're like the front wheel man, you might also be like the hydraulic technician as well. So most of the time you're like, when the car shows up, you have to assemble the entirety of the like 500 pieces of the hydraulic hose and then turn around and be like, okay, I'm also the front wheel man. My job is to like grab the wheel once it's ready to move. So like everyone has to pull double duty.
Okay.
Otherwise there would be 100 people in that garage.
Yeah. Otherwise, it'd be obnoxious.
Yeah, it's so silly.
This is one of the benefits of a NASCAR pit crew. It's 5 dudes.
Yeah, and that's the thing too is so F1 teams have 2 cars. That's 2 teams. Those guys aren't the same team.
No.
So one side garage has their own 22 guy pit team, technical team, and the other garage has the other. So there's
Do they
like
fully
45.
rotate out when they double stack?
So the double stacking is the only time where you don't.
I was going to say, that'd be a hard rotation.
Yeah, no. The double stack is like basically your A team. So like
Yeah.
whoever trained better that week, if we decide to double stack, you're going to do both.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of the thing. But for the most part, it's still
It's
2
two
and 2.
different teams.
Yeah, it's 2 and 2 because you know like the car gets set out a different way from
Yeah.
this car. They have to be able to diagnose the problems, and so it's just easier
Can
that
you
way.
imagine trying to rotate out 22 guys in a double stack?
Well, it would cost you.
Yeah.
I mean, they're quick, but it would cost you. Yeah, no, double stacking is the only time where it's one team because you know you're just like okay.
Okay.
And I mean, realistically, like the 3 of us could probably go and show up and be somewhat proficient at like doing a wheel as a team, because the gun for the wheel turn, like it's torqued to rotate specifically for the nut.
Yeah.
So like you click it in and you click the button and it automatically knows where it has to go to stop. And then the nut's already in the wheel. So when it goes back in, you just click the button again in the opposite direction and it automatically torques it and then stops. So there's not a lot of thinking. You just have to make sure you're doing it really quick with the light and then you go back out. Like that's all it is these days.
Okay.
Lane would be the tire remove guy. Yeah, he's the muscle.
Just throw the tire over the.
That's I think personally that's the shittiest job. Because that's a 120-degree tire that you have to rip off with your gloves, like ooh hot, ooh hot, ooh hot. And then you have to get rid of it.
I bet they have really good gloves.
I bet they do,
got
but
them
still,
oven mitts.
it's like you have to get your face next to the like flaming brakes. Fuck that job. And front jack man, that's a shitty job too. Every now and then somebody comes in a little too hot, and you could take the jack to the chest.
Kevin, you got anything for us tonight?
I got cigars.
Do we want to do cigars? We got a few minutes.
Yeah, let's go. What do
I
you
got
got?
cigars.
Yeah,
What's coming out, Kevin?
show us the
Cigars.
goods. Show the goods.
Bunch of cigars.
Yeah,
I'm starting off with a Perdomo though, which I think you'll be fine with.
My problem with Perdomo isn't their cigars. Their cigars are mid to mid plus. My problem with Perdomo is they're arrogant like Padron.
Fair enough. This is a limited run. This is it's called the Perdomo Legacy Father Son. So the father and the son both did separate cigars, and then part of the team did the third cigar. So it's a 3 cigar in the series. The father's was, if I remember right, the father's was the Connecticut wrapped, which was grown in Ecuador. So that Connecticut leaf comes from Ecuador. The Maduro in the center, and then it looks like a natural or a Habano on the far right.
Okay.
It's going to be a binder of Habano Cameroon seed hybrid.
Oh,
So that's the binder, and the filler is just a Nicaraguan mix of Condega, Esteli, and Jalapa.
Okay.
All the tobacco is from the harvest of 2011 to 2016, though.
I mean, I would definitely
Ooh.
smoke the 2 on the right.
Right?
oh yeah. You don't like the bourbon barrel aged Connecticut, do you?
No.
Yeah.
Fair.
Look at that.
Like, it's a good looking cigar.
That's
Pretty
something.
banned, too.
Yeah.
I figure we'd start off strong.
Oh, does it get worse from here?
Uh-oh.
Good.
Oh boy. Here we go.
His voice got really high pitched there. I don't know if you noticed that.
Well, the second one you might be upset at me at, but because I have a special place in my heart for the musician, I chose it.
Oh, is it a celebrity cigar?
The dead one.
Okay, let's see it.
This is Elvis themed cigar by
Oh,
Freud.
Oh, mama.
It's a Dominican Habano 2000, Sumatran binder, and a Dominican broadleaf Ecuadorian filler. Comes in a 15 count.
I mean, everything except for the box and the label. And honestly, it's just the photo on the label. It looks like a very good cigar.
It looked good to me, and then I'm like, Elvis is on it. I'm like, I'm going to do this.
I don't need Elvis staring me in the face. But
So you're more for a little less conversation, a little more smoking.
you know, as soon as you started to say that, I knew it was coming.
I'm just surprised there's no blue suede in the box. Really, if we're-
Right? Like the box should have had some blue suede
missed
in there.
opportunity for sure.
But I chose that one just because of Elvis. I like Elvis. I grew up listening to him regularly. I had like records and all that. I went and saw the guys who pretended to be Elvis singing. I loved Elvis growing up. It was great.
Do you,
did
in
you-
fact, own an Elvis jumpsuit?
No, I don't think I could pull that
I
off.
think
I don't know that his opinion is valid anymore.
I think someone's Christmas gift just got signaled out.
All right, what's next?
The last one I have on the list is El Titan de Bronze. It's Nicaraguan. The factory is NACSA. I don't know what that is or who owns that one. It's a broadleaf, Mexican binder, and Nick filler. It comes in 4 sizes: Corojo, Robusto, Toro, and Gigante.
NC what?
NACSA.
ACSA. I don't know. Looks like quality cigar.
I
I like
think
the presentation.
I think that's a Aganorsa factory.
Is it?
I think so.
It seems like it's going to be a good smoke.
Interesting
sure.
band. It almost looks like it's got some Gurkha themes in there.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh. All Nicaraguan Puro though? Yeah.
No.
No, Mexican
Oh, okay.
San Andreas wrapper.
Mexican binder. It just
Oh,
says
binder,
that's all
Mexican
it said.
binder.
Oh, okay, Mexican binder. Okay,
And it's a broadleaf wrapper, but they didn't specify where the broadleaf was from.
It's Connecticut seed grown in somewhere else.
Probably Nicaragua.
Nicaragua.
That's what I got for you guys.
I like that one too.
Yeah, that one. I think the Elvis one though.
I would probably get after all those.
Right? And like the Elvis one, just because of the name. And then I saw the cigar. I'm like, actually, that looks pretty good. I'd smoke that for sure.
I'd be less intrigued if someone's like, I have an Elvis cigar. I'd be like, I'm good. If I saw like, no, actually, I'll smoke that.
Yeah, let me try that real quick.
So you want it handed to you without the band?
No. Once I saw the quality of the cigar,
Then you're
the
like,
band
oh.
wouldn't bother me.
Oh, fair. As long as it's got good build.
I don't know that I would have done I don't like the photorealistic band.
Oh yeah.
Like, give me like
It gives off Gary Sheffield vibes.
a slightly cartoonified version of Elvis, or like an Elvis silhouette, or like something. Like, give it some sort of an artistic quality, and not just the photo.
Just the photo of Elvis. Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And if you're gonna use Elvis, for Christ's sake, use Fat Elvis.
Yeah, that's not. Where's Bruce Campbell? What?
Right? Bruce Campbell as Elvis.
Yeah,
even better.
Where's my Bubba Hotep picture? You know what? We're gonna get a box of those just so I can print out a Bubba Hotep and stick it on top.
This is the Elvis cigar, but that's not Elvis.
They're
Are
like-
you sure?
Someone will be like, "That box looks weird. What? Why did they use that picture of Elvis?" Be like, I don't know. That's just how it came. Elvis looks kind of weird, doesn't he? I'm like, nah, that's Fat Elvis, isn't it? Someone for the company would just miraculously show up, be like, "This isn't our box. Wait a minute."
All right. You guys got anything else?
No, I
got
think,
nothing.
I think we're good, man. I think you can.
Good. All right. It's the Big Ash live stream. Thanks for watching. They're Kevin and Casey. I'm Lane. We'll see you next week.